This is the '03 Murano. You can see it's got a few cat tracks on the hood. I did wash it, but I put some tape down the center. I'm going to try this nano spray. It's supposed to remove scratches, and I'm thinking of kind of a paint protection, kind of a wax. But I was going to try each side of it and see. It says to hold it 20 centimeters out and spray around. So I don't know if I have to unlock this, but oh, there. Okay. So it comes out quite fine. After I do the paint, I'm going to try the headlights as well and see what it does there. But yeah, this is stuff I bought off Amazon. There's lots of things out there, but it's worth a shot. And it says to wipe it off with a sponge, which they include, or a dry cloth, which they're both in the pack. Might try the sponge first and just see what it does on here as I move it around. Right off the bat, it feels quite smooth. Try just flip to the other side. It's got a black side that's a little more porous, more spongy. Okay, so I've rubbed it with both. It comes with this like a microfiber cloth. So I'll see what that does as far as just like wiping up any wetness that's still there. I kind of like some of these compared to the old, turtle waxes and stuff that you had to really lean into. They're pretty simple to work with. And they seem to quite quickly give you a nice feel, at least a smoothness to the finish it didn't have before. I might just look here. I've got other chamois and microfiber cloths just that I've had over time that might seems like the other one's getting a little loaded up with liquid. Okay, so I don't know. It does have road film because the car wash was a ways away, but I don't know if you can pick up, but it seems, a little deeper, a little nicer all along. I'm going to rip that tape off that I used down the center of the hood just to give a, kind of a before and after. And then so I'll get rid of that, and then took a bottle of water, Canada Dry, and just filled it with water. Yeah, I don't know if you can pick it up with the phone. It definitely looks a little cleaner, which it should, I suppose. I'm just going to put some water on it and see if it beads up the way they would tell you that it would. Not crazy, but yeah, it's making the water go away, which I find, especially when it gets to be spring and you're trying to wash it, is probably a good sign for not getting bubbles and cloudiness and stuff. I'm just going to see what it's like between the two. So this is a spot that wasn't covered. It's running down off both, but it does seem to be like carrying itself away as opposed to just sitting where it's not been treated. So a decent enough try. It makes me want to do the rest of the car and see what it looks like. But yeah, it was. I ended up buying it at a liquidation place like Treasure Hunt, but I think it's $15 or something on Amazon. I ended up getting it for like $5. But there you go. If you want to try it, probably worth trying. Thanks.